Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So I hope you enjoyed the last video on what I'm gonna try to call Project Franken Cobra, Frankenstein, or whatever y'all want to call it. Yeah, I think that's a good name. So not sure when this video is going to be posted as to the other one. They may be the date right back to back, but I've since went to the Ford Racing School for. I bought another 2020 GT500 last year. I never put it on video, and that's not why I bought it. So I went down to school last week, picked up a lot of super rare parts. We'll do a video on those maybe tomorrow. Some Celine stuff and some 93 Cobra stuff. But back to Frankenstein. That's a good one. How's that? That's what we're going to call it. 93 Cobra, Project Frankenstein. So started on this, I think it was 3 weeks ago, maybe. Something like that. I got the cars both gutted. Now I think in the video I did last, I put some pictures of the red one after I cleaned it and the red donor car. So if y'all want to go back and watch that, I put the pictures in there at the end. So watch that. You'll see what the Cobra cleanup like and what the rear clip looked like. I'm gonna give you a quick walk around of both cars. And no, it don't look like this. No, at all. So if you've got kids at home, people that are weak, don't like to see blood, I warn you, this is a vicious sight. It's not for the faint of heart at all. It's not for the purest of the 93 Cobra guys. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not. It does have the original plug wires on it, but it's not all date code anymore. It's just maybe a little different. So yeah, first off, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Sorry, it's cracking my ass up. So yeah. I didn't know whether to film this or let y'all see this, but you know, all my shit's usually as transparent as it comes, so let's check this out. I warn you, it's not for the faint of heart. Look away now, or it's too late. Oh my god! What did I do? Alright, so we'll break it down. Motor and trans is still in the clip. The way I did this one was I drilled out, and for all you guys, there's Miss Baker. Ooh, Baker, what's she doing? Yep, she was sleeping. So for all you guys that I've seen on your channel, half-ass rust in a cowl or an A-pillar, I'm gonna tell you now, do not do that because there ain't shit, excuse my profanity, that holds the front of these cars together. And I mean nothing. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so back to Frankenstein here. Right here, this is what welds to your A-pillar. You got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 welds to the top of the A-pillar, and you got a couple that go out to the outer baffle. That's off here right now, it's over here, and you got like 7, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 that go down the side. That's all that holds your A-pillar on. Now the rockers, I drilled them out, I'm going to put quite a few more spot welds in the factory, put in them. And also my plan right through here, once I got the A-pillar back on, I'm going to stitch weld it all the way down through here. And then it sets in right here, and I'll stitch weld here and also down through here on the lower cowl on both sides. The floors, good shape. Now, upon removing all the interior from this car, I called the gentleman I bought the car from, and the car did sit outside for like 10 years. So if you've seen the door, it wasn't shut. The passenger side floor's got some rust in it. It's mostly surface. There is one spot that's got a hole about the size of my pinky I got to fix. Driver side is just surface, not a big deal. I do have to fix that little hole in the passenger floor, but the rest of them, super solid, no issues. But yeah, so as far as originality, all y'all haters out there talking shit already about, oh my god, what a piece of whatever. Numbers matching motor. It will have the original doors, fenders, bumpers, side skirts. All the interior's original. Rear end is over here. It's perfect. Needs a good cleaning, but it's perfect. So it'll have probably, let's say 60% original sheet metal still on the car. Basically, I got rid of the roof, quarters, inner and outer wheelhouses, and trunk floor. That's it. To me, that's no worse than watching the Dodge guy, and I'm going to say his name, he's not getting in trouble, restoring his Hemi Cudas and all this other shit, swapping every piece of sheet metal and getting paid $300,000 to do it. I'm just a fat guy in my shop showing y'all how to fix shit that's really toe up. Now, for the other half of Project Frankie, let's check it out. All right, so this is It's a red EP LX hatch. Perfect quarters, perfect roof. Rockers, they do have some little bit of oxidation just from sitting out there in his field. Now this is where the upper cowl welds in right here. Now this part here is the original piece off the 93 Cobra. I sectioned it in because I was trying to save as much original metal as I could. Now if you cut one like this, you're going to need a support bar to keep it from separating, to keep it in place. Now as far as getting the wheelbase right, this will just be lined up perfect right down through here. And then when they cut the floor pan off the rockers, I use tape so I know where the floor pan's set, and that is self-etch primer. Or sorry, weld-through primer, my bad. So we'll go over here. Driver's quarter, perfect shape. Trunk floor is super nice. It's got a little light surface rust in it. Nothing major, nothing I won't clean up and paint. Jams, perfect on the car. Roof doesn't have a dent in it. So, I know y'all thinking he's effing nuts. Well, yeah, maybe. But you know what? Once you roll these back together and weld it together, I'll show y'all how bad the car was as far as being buckled. And it was super bad. I sectioned the car in a couple pieces just to get it out here to take it to scrap metal once I get it done. But I'll show you how bad the frame was in the back of this thing. Pretty awesome. So this is how bad it was once you got it all rolled out. And then the torque box was rolled in underneath the back seat. So there really wasn't no pulling that. Just by let's the driver's side over there, and you see how bad it's bent down. This one, if you come back here and look at this, look at that. Just awesome. Awesome hit. So, got a good roof skin off the car. Trimming these roof skin. I got some good A-pillars. Oh, for those of you who said, oh, you should clip it through the A-pillars. Yeah, let me show you this shit real quick. Now, I just picked the whole A-pillar up with the roof. See this? Weighs about 5 pounds. This is how thin. This is how thin the A-pillars are. This is why I didn't want to clip it through the rockers and A-pillar. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to clip it through the rockers and A-pillar. Check this out. Look at that. Look how thin that is. You can push it in with your hand. That's how weak it is. Now up here at the top A-pillar, that's a little thicker, maybe 8 gauge. But the rockers, just a shitty place to weld one together. So that's what I'm doing. We're clipping this damn thing. It's ready to roll it together. It will look like that one. No, it won't be 100% original sheet metal. Anybody that's worried about my welding skills or whatever, I'm more than happy to come on over and check it out when it's done. I don't mind. Nothing to hide with what I'm doing at this car. It's a 93 Cobra. I wanted to save it. I'm going to save it. It's mine. I don't care if you guys think it should go to the scrap or get trashed or whatever. But to me, having original doors and fenders and bumpers and hood and all the side skirts and original floor pan, firewall and all that stuff, to me, that's at least 65% of the car. Maybe 70 if you want to look at it that way. So I'm happy with it. Happy with how it's going so far. If you guys got any questions on how I did this, it's basic. Drill out the spot welds, separate it, roll it together, weld it up. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. Like I said, in high school, I wrecked an 84 Cougar. My dad said, oh, we can fix it. I think I was 17 at the time. I thought he was joking, but nope, we fixed it. Well, he did most of the work. I watched. That's kind of how I learned to do my stuff. So, again, thanks for watching the channel. I'm going to get this bitch welded up. And maybe tomorrow I'll do another video on some parts and Project Cobra, Frankenstein, or whatever y'all want to call it. You guys pick. Tell me which one sounds better. I think Frankenstein sells better because it's a hodgepodge, but the car's going to look amazing. It's going to look just as good as Project Field Snake or any other car I've ever built. I've never done anything to this level on the channel. Let me know what you think. I'm happy with it. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thanks for watching. Again, y'all have a good weekend.